Kobe Bryant is one of the best NBA players ever, but what if we put his age in reverse? He'll be starting his career as a 38-year-old high schooler before joining forces with Shaq, teaming up with Pau Gasol, and finishing his career with a young Lakers squad at the age of 18. Kobe's starting off as a 79 overall. He's still the best player on the team though, and in his senior year in high school, he's gonna put up some crazy numbers to win the National Player of the Year. He's also gonna lead Lower Merion to the best record in the state at 25-1, but a state championship wouldn't be easy as every single game is best of one. In round one, we have a blowout. This one was over since the second quarter, and Kobe's gonna lead the way with 27 points. Round two definitely looked tough in that first quarter, but we have another blowout, and Kobe's gonna continue to lead his team, helping them reach the semifinals. The first two seeds from each side of the bracket are gonna make it out. We've only had one upset in the playoffs so far, but with Kobe's team being the favorite, it's gonna stay that way as they advance to the state championship. This is the first game where he didn't lead the team in scoring, but he filled up the stat sheet. And of course, in the state championship, we have both one seeds going up against each other. And in the state championship, we have a 3-point game with 2.5 minutes to go. I don't know why they didn't take the open layup there, and Bennett's gonna miss. On the break, Kobe's gonna find his teammate. The other team gets the strip, so they have another chance to either tie the game up or take the lead here. Simpson finds Whitehead. They're gonna keep swinging it around. Simpson finds Hughes for the deep three. He's gonna miss. Can they get the rebound? They can. And now they're gonna run a pick and roll. Kobe gets caught on the screen. Simpson gets by him. I don't know why they're not taking open layups. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They find Hughes for another three, and he misses twice, but they get another offensive board. I don't know what is up with Lower Merion right now. Simpson with a pick and roll. He finds Bennett for the layup, and we have a 1-point game. About a minute to go. Lower Marion's not finding Kobe for some reason. They're gonna go to Mason. He finds Vincent, bro. They just don't want to take open shots. They're gonna miss the open three. But now with under a minute to go, I am scared because Lower Merion has not scored once yet. They're gonna get a lucky stop. And now Mason on the break finds Vincent. He's gonna pull the three, bro. Everyone's bricking, but Hollins is gonna make it a 3-point game. This is garbage hoops going on right now, but it makes sense because it is high school team. Simpson's gonna take a tough shot to make it a 1-point game. And now they're gonna full court press Kobe. Let's see if he can get something out of this. He's gonna try to drive. He kicks it out to Mason. Mason goes back to Kobe. Kobe the fake. I thought he was gonna pull that. And now with 5 seconds on the shot clock, he's gonna have to do something here. Sizing up the cross, the contested floater. Oh my gosh, it somehow missed. And now with just 4 seconds left, they need to stop here badly. They almost get an inbound steal, and Simpson makes the layup with 1.6. Let's just hope they go to Kobe on the inbound. It looks like they're not going to, but Vincent's gonna get an open three, and he hits it for the state championship. And even though Kobe didn't do much in the final 2 minutes, he finishes his high school career as a state champion. And after entering the 1996 NBA draft, he would get picked by the Los Angeles Lakers. Which takes us on to Kobe's rookie season, where a 37-year-old Kobe Bryant would average 13 points a game to make the all-rookie second team. The Lakers finished as the 3rd seed in the West, and they have to face the Jazz in the first round. In Kobe's first playoff game, they're gonna win, and he leads the team in scoring. He had more than Shaq in almost 20 less minutes. And I forgot the first round was best in 5, so they're gonna make it out in 3. But round 2 is looking a little harder as they have to face Hakeem and Charles Barkley. And with the Lakers holding a 3-2 lead over the Rockets, they're gonna move on to the conference finals. The 1-seed Suns ended up losing, so the Lakers have home court advantage. And this Trailblazers team looked really well-rounded. They're gonna win game 5, and they're also gonna take game 6. The Lakers better not blow a 3-1 lead. Oh my gosh, 15 was their leading scorer. Shaq had 12 points. But in game 7, we have a blowout. The Lakers advance to the finals against the Miami Heat. And this Heat team is really good with MVP Tim Hardaway and Alonzo Mourning. And with a minute to go in game 1, we're all tied up. They're actually gonna give the ball to Kobe. I don't know why he's chewing the shot clock. He should try to get a shot here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's gonna force up the shot. He's so lucky that was a foul. He's gonna make his first free throw, but miss his second. The Heat are running out of time, and Nick Van Exel gets the steal. On the break, he has a wide open layup, and he puts the Lakers up by 3. They could have been up 4 if it wasn't for Kobe's missed free throw. Jamal Mashburn's gonna force up the layup. It's off. And with Nick Van Exel knocking down both free throws, the Lakers are gonna win game 1 of the finals. Shaq put up 32-9, and Kobe is putting in work off the bench. But even after winning game 1, the Lakers ultimately went down 3-2, but now they just forced to game 7. Oh my gosh, Shaq put the team on his back. Kobe's doing really good off the bench still. And now we got the 2 best words in basketball, game 7. And this one was close, but the Lakers are gonna hold on to make Kobe a 1 one-time champion. But as a 37-year-old rookie, he's not going to win the finals MVP, so he has to win another championship if he wants to get one. But in year number 2, Kobe gets younger as he's up to an 82 overall, but he's still not in the starting lineup. Off the bench, Kobe still managed to average 16 points a game though, and the Lakers are the 3rd seed for the 2nd season in a row. And in the first round, they just pulled off a 2-0 comeback against the Spurs. I don't know how they did that, but now in the second round, they have to face the Timberwolves. And they look pretty good with a prime Kevin Garnett and Stephon Marbury. But the Lakers start out going up 2-0 on the road. They're going to win 3 games in a row. They can't sweep, but can they gentlemen sweep? Whoa, are the Timberwolves going to force a game 7? They do. So after coming back down 2-0, the Lakers are going to blow a 3-0 lead. That is insane. Shaq was the only one who showed up. But going into Kobe's 3rd season, they finally put him in the starting lineup. Where at the age of 35, he's going to go up to 21 points a game. But the Lakers get even worse, dropping down to the 5th seed. They're still going to make it out of the first round though. But in round 2, they have to face the best team in the conference. But the Lakers are putting up a fight in game 5, only down 3. Dennis Rodman almost throws a turnover. Shaq goes up with the layup and he makes it a 1-point game. On the other end, Jackson trying to attack Shaq. Rodman's in a pickup. They're going to go back to Jim Jackson. He gets a wide open mid-range, but he's going to brick it. I don't know how Shaq didn't get that rebound, and the Blazers are going to smoke the layup. So now they can take the lead here, down 1 with just over a minute to go. Shaq's going to find Kobe on the ice, so he spins his way into the paint, and he puts the Lakers up. What a shot from Kobe. Let's see if the Lakers can get a stop. Jim Jackson still trying to go at Shaq here. He makes his way into the paint. He kicks it out to an open Damon Stoudemire, and his 3's off. So now the Lakers can go up even more. Shaq's going to force up the layup. I don't know why. The Blazers go back to Jim Jackson. He finds Wallace with 30 seconds to go. He's going to take the layup on Rodman and give the Blazers the lead. Now the Lakers potentially have 1 possession to go up 3-2 as Glenn Rice misses the 3. The Lakers had to foul Damon Stoudemire. He knocked down both free throws. Kobe's gonna find Shaq on the lob and we're back to a 1-point game. And with just 14 seconds to go, the Lakers are gonna need a missed free throw. The first one is way off, and to give the Blazers a 2-point lead, their second free throw is good. 93% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe to help me hit my goal of 35,000 subscribers. But the Lakers have 14 seconds, no timeouts. They're gonna inbound it to Kobe. Kobe bringing up the ball's gonna stop at the 3. I don't know what this offense is. Shaq's gonna set him a screen. 4 seconds to go. Kobe the spin. He's gonna have to pull the shot with 1 second to go, and his layup sends the game into overtime. But in overtime, the Lakers are down 1 with just under 2 minutes to go. They inbound it to Derek Harper, and his layup's good. Isaiah Ryder on the other end finds Williams for the open 3, and Shaq comes in for the board. Things are looking good for the Lakers. They can extend their lead right here with the Kobe-Shaq pick and roll. Kobe's gonna get stopped. He finds Derek Harper back to Kobe, and Kobe throws a turnover. Wallace on the break attacking Dennis Rodman, goes up with the layup. It's off, and Shaq comes in for another board. Glenn Rice is gonna slow down the break and find Kobe for a questionable shot, but he makes it. So now with under a minute to go, the Lakers are looking great here. Stoudemire goes into the paint. He kicks it out to Williams. Williams has someone coming off the screen. It's Isaiah Ryder. He's gonna kick it back to Damon Stoudemire on the drive with just 3 seconds to go. He finds Brian Grant, and he misses the layup. That is huge. 30 seconds to go. Shaq on the cut is gonna miss the layup. So now the Trailblazers still have a chance to tie it up. They get a wide open 3, and it ties the game. So now with 17 seconds to go, it looks like the Lakers are gonna get the last shot here. Kobe's gonna chew out the clock. 5 seconds to go. The screen from Shaq doesn't get him anywhere, but he's gonna cook his way into the paint and make the layup with a second to go. It's all up to Portland with 1.2 on the clock. They take the deep 3, and the Lakers go up 3-2 in the series. And Kobe led the way with 33 points. But now the question is, can the Lakers make it out in 6? They can't. But they can't make it out in 7 either, as they're gonna have a rough 4th quarter and get eliminated in the second round. But now as we move on to pre-injury Kobe, he's up to a 91 overall. And he's gonna keep getting better, jumping up to 23 points a game. And the Lakers also get better, jumping up to the 3 seed. In round 1, they cut it close, but they're gonna beat the Timberwolves in 5. And now they have to play a 7-seeded Spurs team who swept the 2nd seed. I don't know how they swept the 2nd seed. This series was pretty easy for the Lakers. But in the conference finals, they have to face a Kings team who has not lost yet. And the Kings would finally end up losing, but they're up 3-2 on the Lakers, and they eliminate them. But as we move on to Kobe's 5th season in the league, he's down to 33 years old and up to 95 overall. And in his 5th season, Kobe's gonna have his best season yet, averaging 30 points a game to make the All-NBA 2nd team, and finishing 5th in MVP. And him and Shaq lead the Lakers to the best record in the West. Round 1, they have to face Kevin Garnett, who's even better now. They're gonna make it out in 4. And in round 2, they have to face Scottie Pippen and Rasheed Wallace. But this Lakers team is so dominant, they haven't lost the game yet. And I don't know how this Rockets team made the conference finals. They have Hakeem, but at this point, he's pretty washed. And the Lakers are gonna gentlemen sweep their way back to the finals. I don't know how this Hornets team was a 1 seed. Maybe the East is that weak? They were the best team in the league, even though their lineup lineup doesn't look that great, but they're not as bad as they look. We have a 2-2 series. And in game 5, the Hornets are gonna run away with it to take a 3-2 lead. Shaq went crazy, Kobe played good, but other than that, no one else showed up. But in game 6, the Lakers had an amazing first and third quarter. The Hornets are low-key making it close at the end, but not close enough. We're going to a game 7. In game 6, Kobe carried the team. Shaq also had an amazing game. But in game 7, the Lakers are gonna fold, meaning Kobe has to wait before winning his second championship. But the Lakers' chances to get back to the finals look even worse as they're down to the 4th seed. Kobe's down to the All-NBA 3rd team this season, averaging 30 points a game. And in the first round, they're gonna get swept by the Timberwolves. But Kobe's prime continues as he's down to 32 years old and he's a 96 overall. And Kobe has his best season yet, making the All-NBA first team, putting up 36 points a game. He finished 3rd in the MVP race. And on top of that, the Lakers are the 1 seed. Okay, this first round has been scary. They went down 2-1, but they're gonna win 3 straight. And in the second round, they have to go up against Gilbert Arenas. I guess this series is somehow easier than the first one. They're not gonna sweep. They're also not gonna gentleman sweep, but the Warriors can't force a game 7. And in the conference finals, they're playing a 7th seed. I guess Dirk and Steve Nash carried this team here, but the Lakers are gonna blow them out in every game. And in the finals, the Hawks just blew a 3-1 lead. I wish they were going up against a 6th seed, but now they have to play the 1-seeded Nets. But after a couple disappointing seasons, the Lakers are gonna win their first championship since Kobe's rookie year, making him a 2-time champion. But once again, it's gonna be Shaq walking away with the finals MVP, meaning Kobe still needs to win another championship to get one. Kobe had an amazing series, but Shaq is just Shaq. And Kobe continues to get younger as he's officially younger than Shaq and up to a 99 overall. And at the age of 30, he's gonna win his first MVP. How did he average 10 rebounds a game? And it's crazy because the closest guard to Kobe is T-Mac, who's averaging 7 rebounds. Round 1, the Lakers have to go up against KG and the Timberwolves. The Lakers are going to make it out in 4, and in round 2, they have to go up against the Spurs. I feel like Shaq's going to go off on David Robinson, but also Tim Duncan's going to go off on Karl Malone. And Shaq's probably going off, but it doesn't matter. The Lakers aren't going to get swept. They're also not going to get gentlemen swept, and they force a game 7. And with less than 2 minutes to go, we go to a big game 7. Shaq trying to cook on David Robinson, gets right by him, but he misses the layup. I don't know how he missed that. The Spurs are going to go down low to Tim Duncan. He's surprisingly been getting clamped up by Karl Malone. He has 4 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to take the deep free throw line hook, and it's off. But now the Lakers get another chance. They go back to Shaq, and he ties the game up. Also, Kobe's not in the game. He probably fouled out unless he's at the scorer's table, and Tim Duncan re-gives the Spurs the lead. And even after the timeout, Kobe's not in the game, so they're gonna have to use Shaq to lead the way. Derek Fisher finds Shaq, posting up on David Robinson. He forces up the layup, and it's off. Bruce Bowen on the break finds Manu the spin. He makes his way into the paint. Oh my gosh, he almost got a turnover. Now David Robinson finds Tony Parker open for the 3. He's gonna miss. The Lakers have 18 seconds to get a shot off here. Game 7 on the line. Derek Fisher finds Shaq. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Shaq with the drop step layup, and he ties the game. The Spurs still have 2 seconds to win game 7. They inbound it to Tony Parker, the deep 3, and we're going into overtime. And with 2 minutes to go in overtime, Derek Fisher tries to find Shaq, but he gets a turnover. That's a big turnover. The Lakers could have gotten up by 2 possessions here, but now they're going to need good defense as Tony Parker finds Tim Duncan, and he ties the game up. Derek Fisher's going to use the screen from Shaq. Shaq's going to slip early. Derek Fisher still finds him, though. I don't know what he's cooking up, and he breaks the layup. On the break, David Robinson finds Bruce Bowen to Tim Duncan for the dunk, and the Spurs go up 2. I just wish Kobe didn't foul out. They have Shaq, but he hasn't been playing the best. He forces up another shot. Why? I don't know what he's cooking. Now with under a minute to go, the Spurs go to Tim Duncan in the post. Karl Malone, please do something here. Tim Duncan runs right around him, and he puts the Spurs up by 4. The Lakers still have enough time to win game 7, though. They're going to find Shaq once again. Please don't do something stupid here. He makes it a 2-point game. And now the Lakers are going to full court press. It leaves Tim Duncan wide open. But now with 25 seconds and no Kobe on the court, things are looking rough for the Lakers. They're going to go to Derek Fisher. He finds Shaq for the open dunk. But now they need Tony Parker to miss at least one of these. He sinks the first free throw, and his second free throw bounces in. So the Lakers have no timeout. 16 seconds on the clock. Derek Fisher bringing the ball up, finds Rick Fox to George. The open 3, he's going to miss. And the Lakers are going to lose game 7. But that would be Shaq and Kobe's last game together, as in the offseason, Shaq's going to leave for Miami. But in his first season without Shaq, he's still on the All-NBA first team, putting up 32 points a game. But the Lakers fall off a cliff. They're all the way down to the 8th seed. And it's no surprise that they're going to get swept in the first round. But Kobe would follow that season up by making the All-NBA third team, averaging 32 points a game. At least the Lakers aren't the 8th seed anymore, they're the 4th seed. And they're going to make it out in 6 in the first round. But now they have to play play this Clippers team who are somehow the best team in the league. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have spoken too soon. The Clippers are going to win the first 2 games of the series, but the Lakers tie it up. And in game 5, this one's close, but the Lakers go up 6 and they're going to take a 3-2 lead. And it looks like the Lakers are going to win 4 straight to advance to the conference finals. But in the conference finals, they have to face Melo and the Nuggets. And with the Lakers holding a 3-2 lead, that third quarter is going to move them on to the finals. Kobe carried, putting up 33 points with 9 assists. And so far in the playoffs, he's averaging 35 points a game. But as we move on to the finals, we either get to see Kobe versus AI or T-Mac. The Magic are the 6th seed and they're not going to make it to the finals. And just like real life, the Lakers are going to dominate the Sixers in the finals to win Kobe his 3rd championship. And finally, in his 10th NBA season, Kobe's going to win his first finals MVP. But after winning his first finals MVP, we have a new version of Kobe as he's switching to number 8. Kobe's now up to a 99 overall. Let's see if he can carry this team to a championship. Gilbert Arenas wins the MVP, averaging 36 points a game. And Kobe's going to average 36 points. He wins the Defensive Player of the Year out of nowhere. And he's going to make the All-NBA first team. But he couldn't carry the Lakers. They're only the 7th seed. Okay, but they're up 2-0 in the first round. That's the last thing I expected. They are putting BTA and they're going to sweep the 2nd seed. In that series, Kobe averaged 41, 8, and 4 with 4 steals a game. And in the second round, Kobe has to go up against Pau, who's going to be his teammate next season. But Pau is not going to take it easy on them. They're going to get swept. No way. We have Pau against Gilbert Arenas in the finals, and Gilbert Arenas wins the finals MVP. But now Pau's looking to make it back to the finals by joining Kobe Bryant, who's younger than him. That's kind of crazy. And with this new and improved Lakers team, they finished the season with 63 wins, but Kobe can't win the MVP. This time around, he's on the All-NBA 3rd team. He put up 31 points a game, but it makes sense that his numbers dropped because Pau's on the All-NBA 2nd team, averaging 25 points and 12 rebounds a game. But even with the record this good, the Lakers are struggling in the first round. They're going to take a 3-2 lead and make it out in 6. And now the Lakers get a rematch against the Grizzlies, who should be much easier without Pau Gasol. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know how they were even a 4th seed. The Lakers are going to make it out in 5. But now they have to play a solid team led by Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire. They have Suns Shaq, which is a couple years before Celtics Shaq. He did make an All-Star game on the Suns though. The Lakers are going to take a 2-1 lead. They also go up 3-1. They're not going to make it back to the finals that easily though, but they make it out in 6. In the finals, they're either going to be playing the Heat or the Celtics, and the Heat win game 7. So we have Dwayne Wade and a bunch of washed guys against Kobe. And even though the Heat put up a fight, the Lakers are going to make it out in 6, making Kobe a 4-time champion. But he's not going to win the finals MVP. Pau's going to win it over him. But Kobe continues to get younger as he's down to 25 years old. And a 25-year-old Kobe is going to make the All-NBA 2nd team, putting up 27 points a game. The Lakers are the 3rd best team in the league and 2nd best in the West. But because the Suns won the division, the Lakers are down to the 4 seed. That means they're way better than the 5 seed though. They're gonna sweep them. And the Suns almost lost in 7. They have pretty much the same team as last year. Everyone's a little worse though. Game 1 goes to the Lakers, surprisingly. They're also gonna take game 2 in a blowout. Game 3, the Suns win by 7 and they're gonna tie the series up. But in game 5, we got a good one because with 2 minutes to go, the Lakers are up by 1. They have an auto-generated player in for some reason. He's gonna find Shannon Brown to Kobe. Kobe gets an open mid-range, but he breaks it. I don't think Matt Barnes got the contest there. Kobe just missed the open shot. Now he has to guard Amari Stoudemire. Wait, no way the Suns got offensive 3. That looked like it was on the Lakers, but I'm not complaining. Kobe's gonna take it to the hole and put the Lakers up 3. He just attacked Jason Richardson. I need to see him be more aggressive like that. Amari Stoudemire is cooking Lamar Odom, and we're back to a 1-point game. I like how they have Kobe running the point guard, though. Never mind, they're gonna give it to Lamar Odom, to Trevor Ariza in the corner, to Jordan Farmar. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He uses the screen and gets an open mid-range, but it rolls out of the rim. So the Suns can take the lead with under a minute to go. They go to Amari Stoudemire with the fake. He kicks it back to Steve Nash. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Steve Nash, the open mid, he's good for the lead. About 30 seconds to go. Kobe's gonna kick it to Jordan Farmar, who misses the 3. Time is running out for the Lakers. They're gonna need a stop here, and they can't get one. But this game's not over yet. They can tie it up here with the 3, and they're not going to. And the Lakers are gonna lose game 5 to go down 3-2 in the series. But in game 6, the Lakers had an amazing first half to force a game 7. And in game 7, the Lakers blew out the Suns. I don't know how they won by that many points. I honestly expected the Suns to win, and Kobe's gonna lead the way with 31. On to the conference finals they go. They have to play the Nuggets again, but they look completely different, adding Chauncey Billups, J.R. Smith, and Birdman. But the Nuggets are the better team. They're gonna go up 3-1. The Lakers force a game 6, but they can't force a game 7. But as we enter the 2009-2010 season, Kobe's 24 years old. And a 24-year-old Kobe's gonna win his 2nd MVP, averaging 31 points a game. Also, the Lakers somehow managed to get every award except 6th Man of the Year. That is kind of crazy. They're gonna finish as the 1 seed. Let's see if they can make it back to the finals. And they're gonna sweep their way to the conference finals. But once again, the Nuggets stand in their way. This time the Lakers are the higher seed, but the Nuggets are still gonna take a 2-0 lead. The Lakers tie it up. And in game 5, this one's close, but not close enough. The Lakers are gonna go up 3-2. Kobe dropped 38 to carry the team. And in game 6, this one is over. The Lakers are gonna win by almost 40. Kobe dropped 44 this game. Pau had a double-double. Jordan Farmar had a double-double, and so did Bynum and Lamar Odom. But in the conference finals, LeBron lost. We could have seen Kobe versus LeBron, but instead we get to see Kobe against his future teammate Dwight Howard. Kind of crazy at this point. Kobe's 24 years old and Dwight Howard's 25. But in game 6, the Lakers are gonna win, earning Kobe his 5th championship. Funny enough, this is the same year he won championship number 5 in real life. And for the 2nd time in a row, Pau's gonna win the finals MVP over him. Throughout the whole playoffs, I think Kobe played better, but in the finals, the better player was definitely Pau. But entering season 15, Kobe's down to 23 years old. And a 23-year-old Kobe just averaged 40 to win his 3rd MVP. The Lakers win 65 games to clinch the 1 seed, but in the 2nd round, they're struggling against a 5-seeded Kings team. They're gonna tie the series. And in game 5, they're gonna use that momentum to blow out the Kings, taking a 3-2 lead. Oh my, Kobe just had a 56-point triple-double. He almost had a quadruple-double. That would have been crazy. And in game 6, the Kings made this one closer, but not close enough. The Lakers advanced to the conference finals. Kobe had another triple-double. And in the conference finals, a young Kobe Bryant has to face KD, Westbrook, and Harden. And with the series being tied at 2, we have another Lakers blowout. They go up 3-2. Kobe is just insane, near triple-doubles almost every game now. But in game 6, it's still anyone's series. The Lakers hold a 2-point lead with under 2 minutes to go. I don't know what Pau is cooking here on the drive. He gets stopped by Ibaka. He's gonna go into the post at least, and he's gonna make the layup on Ibaka. I didn't expect that to actually go in. Westbrook could have had an open lane there. Instead, they're gonna go to Kendrick Perkins, back to Westbrook on the drive. He gets stopped by Derek Fisher. He's gonna try again. He makes it into the paint. He kicks it out. Sefolosha finds Ibaka, 4 seconds to go. They go to Kendrick Perkins for the layup. Out of all shots, that one is crazy. So now the Lakers can go up by even more here. Kobe's gonna use the screen from Andrew Bynum. He pulls the deep 3 and it's in and out. So the Thunder still have a chance here. They find Sefolosha wide open and his corner 3's off. Under a minute to go. They're gonna go to Kobe. He gets an open 3, but it's deep and he knocks it down. This one isn't over yet. They're gonna inbound it to Westbrook. Ibaka throws down the dunk. And the Thunder need to stop here. They're gonna full court press and the Lakers get a turnover. Nate Robinson on the break with the cross finds Westbrook. Westbrook on the drive. The layup. He's gonna make it a 3-point game. The Lakers are selling. At least they're gonna chew out the clock here. I hope they go to Kobe. Yeah, they're gonna go to Kobe in the post, being guarded by Nate Robinson of all people. He kicks it out to Ron Artest and he's gonna miss the 3. So the Thunder still have a chance to force a game 7. I don't know why they inbounded it to Kendrick Perkins. He goes back to Sefolosha. He misses the 3. And the Lakers are moving on to the NBA Finals behind 53-19, 9-5 from Kobe. All he has to do is keep that up in the finals. They're gonna go up against the Heat or the Knicks. And the Knicks are gonna make it, so we're gonna miss out on another Kobe LeBron Finals, but he gets to go up against Melo. The Lakers were just up 2-0, but they're gonna let the Knicks come back. And in game 5, this one's over. The Lakers take a 3-2 lead. I bet they're happy they don't have to go up against the Heat, bro. Kobe is cooking. And in game 6, Kobe's gonna dribble it out in Madison Square Garden as he wins his 6th championship. And this time he's finally gonna win the finals MVP. That's his 2nd of his career. And we don't even gotta check Pau's stats. He definitely earned this one. But as we move on to the 2011-2012 season, Kobe's gonna change his look up and grow out the fro. So we got 22-year-old Froby sitting at a 99 overall. Kobe's not gonna win his 3rd MVP in a row, but he is on the All-NBA first team. And this season he averaged 30.7 rebounds and 8 assists a game. He's gonna lead the Lakers to the 4th seed, but their first round matchup doesn't look so easy. They have to go up against Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu, and Kawhi. At this point in Kawhi's career, he's not amazing. The Lakers are gonna go up 2-0. They're also gonna go up 3-0, and they're gonna sweep. Round 2, though, they have to face the Lob City Clippers, who are the best team in the West. But even after tying the series at 2, the Lakers go down 3-2. That's not great. Kobe had an amazing game, but the Clippers just beat us as a team. And in game 6, the Lakers have a chance to force a game 7 as Kobe puts them up 2. I guess he hit an and 1 there, and on the other end, Chris Paul's gonna take the layup to tie the game. If the Lakers don't win in this series, they're gonna get eliminated. Matt Barnes is gonna find Kobe on the drive. He takes the contested jumper and it's good. As long as he's hitting shots, I don't care how contested it is. Chris Paul's gonna find Chauncey in the corner. He takes the 3 and it's good. But the game is not over yet. Let's see how Kobe responds. He's gonna use the screen from Bynum, throw it down low to him, and he gets an and 1 dunk. That is huge, and it would be nice if he can knock down the free throw, and he does. So now if the Clippers hit a 2, they're only gonna tie the game, not take the lead. They're gonna go to Blake Griffin. They're gonna go to Nick Young. He takes the mid-range over Kobe and it's off. Andrew Bynum back at the line. That first one looks like like a miss, but it somehow bounces in. And let's hope he can also make this second one. He's gonna miss it. So the Clippers need a quick 2 or a 3 here. Chris Paul's gonna throw it to Blake Griffin, the fake. He kicks it out to Butler, the deep 3. He's gonna miss, but DeAndre Jordan flies in for the dunk. So we're back at the line. This time it's gonna be Kobe. He swishes the first, and to put the Lakers up 3, his second one's good. Clippers have 9 seconds to score here. Butler on the drive, runs back to the 3. I don't know what he's cooking. Chris Paul's gonna go to Nick Young. Okay, I don't know what Nick Young's doing. Chris Paul has to force up a deep 3 that's in and out. And the Lakers got the job done. Kobe just put up a triple-double, and they're gonna force a game 7 against the 1 seed. And the Lakers are gonna do it. They're gonna take down the best team in the conference to move on to the conference finals. And this 6-seeded Thunder team made it, so Kobe has a rematch against KD, Westbrook, and Harden. But they're not even gonna put up a fight. And in the finals, it's gonna be Lakers Bulls. So we're robbed of a Kobe LeBron finals for the 3rd time, but he gets to face Derrick Rose. But this one wasn't much of a series, as the Bulls are gonna win in 5 and Derrick Rose becomes a champion. And after losing in the finals, the team looks a lot different, as a 21-year-old Kobe gets to team up with Dwight Howard and Steve Nash. And Kobe's gonna go on to win MVP number 4. Dwight Howard also won the Defensive Player of the Year, and if you're wondering why Kobe won the MVP, it's because they have the best record ever. But even with the record this good, they're somehow struggling in the conference finals. They're gonna tie the series, and if they make it out, we finally get to see Kobe versus LeBron. Game 5 looks like a blowout. Yeah, they're gonna hold on to this one to go up 3-2. Kobe led the way with 30 and 12. And in game 6, they're gonna make it out. We get to see Kobe versus LeBron. It's kind of weird. We get to see a 21-year-old Kobe go up against a 28-year-old LeBron. And I don't know how we got here. The Lakers were up 3-0 in this series, but the Heat just forced the game 7. Game 4, Dwayne Wade put up 33. Game 5, he put up 29. And in game 6, he put up 42. He's carrying LeBron. And with 2 minutes to go in game 7, the Lakers are only up by 3. Kobe being guarded by Ray Allen with the size up. Please just ISO and cook him. He's gonna waste a lot of time. He's gonna dish it to Steve Nash. Pau comes to set the screen. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Steve Nash, the contested mid-range, is off. That was not a great shot. Now on the break, Ray Allen almost steps out of bounds. He's gonna find LeBron driving past Ron Artest for the layup, and he's gonna miss. They're gonna put the ball back in Steve Nash's hands. He goes to Dwight Howard. The mismatch. Please just go up, bro. I know he's a good defender, but LeBron's like 6'8", and the Lakers go up 5. The Heat are gonna put the ball back in LeBron's hands, even though Dwayne Wade's been carrying, and LeBron misses the 3. That is a big miss, and now with under a minute to go, they go back to Dwight Howard. He misses the hook this time. The Heat are running out of time here, but they still have a chance. LeBron with the snatchback and the layup. He's gonna miss again. The Heat had to foul, so we have Metta World Peace at the line. He's gonna sink his first free throw and to put the Lakers up by 7. Dwight Howard flies in for the putback. And with that big of a lead, the Lakers are gonna win in 7 to win Kobe his 7th championship. And on top of that, he's gonna win his 3rd Finals MVP at the age of 21. But after winning the Finals MVP, Kobe gets significantly worse. He's down to an 88 overall as he's 20 years old. He's still gonna make the All-NBA 3rd team though, averaging 24 points a game, and he's gonna help the Lakers clinch the 4th seed. Round 1's not gonna be easy though, as they have to face Steph Curry. Okay, maybe I lied. The Lakers are gonna sweep them somehow, but in round 2 they have to face KD and Westbrook again. I feel like the Thunder are gonna win just because Kobe's worse now. They're gonna take a 2-0 lead. The Lakers win game 3. They can't tie the series up, and the Thunder are gonna gentleman sweep. And that officially makes Kobe a teenager as he's down to 19 years old. He's still the best player on the team as an 83 overall, but for the first time in a while, Kobe doesn't even make an All-NBA team, even though he averaged 23, 7, and 7. And in the playoffs, the Lakers are the 8th seed. I doubt they win, and they actually put up a fight, but they're gonna lose in 6. And that drops Kobe to 18 years old, where he's a 78 overall. And once again, Kobe doesn't make an All-NBA team, but he had a pretty good season, putting up 21 points a game. But unfortunately for the Lakers, they're gonna miss out on the playoffs. So with Kobe's age in reverse, he's gonna finish his career with 7 championships, 3 Finals MVPs, 4 regular season MVPs, and a Defensive Player of the Year award, while also finishing 1st on the all-time points list with over 45,000 career points. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you want to see me put James Harden's career in reverse, click the video on the screen right now.